It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
I've been raking up off these niggas for a minute now. Hey, y'all gonna learn to listen one way or another though. Hey, let's get it. Let me show you how I keep the money coming. Strapped up like he check, nigga run it. In the mirror, yeah, I love what I'm becoming. Ain't no discussion, boy, don't make me spit your onion. Hey, let me show you how I keep the money coming. Strapped up like he check, nigga run it. In the mirror, yeah, I love what I'm becoming. Ain't no discussion, boy, don't make me spit your onion. Ay, flashback to the days I was in the days. I was sleeping on the couch, couldn't nobody stay. I was serving up the chicken, couldn't get a raise. Now I'm cooking up the game like I'm Bobby Flay. Fuck rap, I ain't got no friends in this shit. Put them M's to the front like a Benz in this shit. I be swimming through the money, got some fins in this shit. I be stomping through the street like some Timbs in this bitch. Made trends in this shit for some IOUs, but I don't lose. Construction how I tighten them screws, tie my shoes. Back on the block, straight to the bag, ho. Jumping off the porch for that green like a tadpole.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this evening. In this video, we're going to be getting into Joe Budden and the Joe Budden podcast and their assessment of Drake's latest record, Which One. All right. Now, over the course of the last year or so, we've definitely seen some change of heart going on at the Joe Budden podcast. It seemed like once everything reached the height of scrutiny on Drake, Joe Budden had went like a year straight dissing Drake. Something clicked earlier in this year, and a lot of people felt like Joe Budden and the show were bought, right? Like Drake put some money down to get them to calm down, not necessarily favor him, but to be a little bit more kind towards his music. That's what I've been seeing a lot of people saying. A lot of people believe that Drake might own a piece of the Joe Budden podcast or that he's a silent investor or something. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but I will say Joe Budden, for the most part in 2025, has been giving softball takes, and the rest of the cast, that's what they do anyway because they're mostly uninformed about most of the subject matter on the show to begin with, right? But with this Which One record, it's an interesting situation going on because initially when the song came out, a lot of the folks on the show liked it, but Joe wasn't present. They did an episode without him, and they reacted to the record, and the room pretty much agreed that they thought the song was going to go outside, right? It was going to be a bop when people go outside. They can't wait to hear it at the function, in the club, in the lounges, etc. Well, now that Joe Budden is back, he said he watched the show, and he was thoroughly disappointed at how soft the cast members went on this record, which I've already voiced my opinion. The record is trash. And it tastes like reheated nachos from when Drake was out here doing songs like Work and, you know, others that were kind of in that Afro beats, Afro Caribbean type of vibe that he was on for a minute. One Dance and stuff like that. This sounds like I don't even want to say beta version. I was going to say that, but it just sounds like it sounds like an upcoming rapper that heard those songs and decided, I want to do something like that. It don't sound nowhere near even as original as they sounded at that point. And even when he was doing that, there were some artists in the industry, reggae artists, Afrobeats artists, that weren't all that happy about his participation in trying to make their stuff mainstream rather than allowing them to be mainstream. But now in 2025, he's revisiting that, and he's got Central C on it with him, which we already know about. We've talked about. Okay. Now Joe goes in, clocks in for work, and he proceeds to clown the entire cast and the song and says, y'all need to get the fuck out of here. Let's be clear. This song ain't ringing off nowhere. Sounds like Joe Budden took a little vacay and got back to his senses. Let's go ahead and pull up the audio for the people, shall we? All right, let's get to it.
So we're not excited about Drake possibly dropping the album.
I mean, if it comes,
I'll
be excited
when it comes. Yeah. Based off the two songs you heard, one of them you don't like, the other one we like. Where does that put you on?
I don't think it's fair for me to be the voice because I shouldn't be the voice. I think somebody that's truly excited about it should be the voice. What act should be the voice? Number 2 on the list.
Got it.
I'm not all the way excited, like waiting for it. Of course, when it comes, I'm gonna listen. But it sounds like he on some London Man shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mandem.
So I'm not rushing to it. But of course I'm here. Of course we're gonna cover it. It's still Drake.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think Drake can make a bad song. Outside that Happy Birthday shit was atrocious to me. But other than that, like he gonna make a song.
Can't make a bad song is crazy, but we're going to keep going.
And I like Central C, but don't try to fool me into thinking that that's what's going to get American bitches loose.
This nigga's crazy.
You can't trick me. I know American women way too well. And it but the man done got no song like this for the girl them swing.
And let's be clear, I don't necessarily know how you're supposed to win women over by having a bar in there saying, y'all don't know how to make songs for girls. Let me show you how the single should sound. In a single that don't even sound good. I know people gonna be like, it's hate. And you can digest it as much as you would like. I'm just an honest person. I'm a music lover. I'm a hip hop fan first and foremost. And it doesn't pass the test for me. But if it passed the test for you, I'm happy for you, as always.
Y'all niggas.
Hey,
no. Play. Let me get a little taste.
No, I'm just saying.
Don't play it like y'all did the other day. Let me see if it hits me like
While he looked the record up, it might not be for the American chicks. I'll go back to what y'all told me about that Honestly Nevermind album that I hated.
I'm American.
When I said that, y'all kept telling me, yo, it's not for here. It's for Saint-Tropez, and it's for over there. So he making music for over there now.
No, stop.
Now that shit go right here.
That's what y'all said to me.
But you know, turn up, pause it for a minute. But this is my problem. This is my problem with this cast. Get that reaction because they not going nowhere. They just
Hey, Joe.
listening in the computer speakers.
You know what's funny, though?
Oh, the man them bring them round and the girl them shake their waist come round. And your little tiny thing right now.
Weak ass Sean Paul impression. Shut up, Paul. Get that shut up, Paul shit out of here, man. We ain't listened to that shit since Baby Boy. Baby Boy, stay on my mind, get out the fantasy. Come on, girl, I know how you feel. We ain't listened to that shit since then. Shout out to Sean Paul. Keep doing your thing. I'm a fan. Love the song you did with DMX. Here comes the boom. But nigga, we ain't been bumping that shit.
Like
Hey, put 2 hands on the DJ boot and they come down you till the band dance too tall.
Go somewhere other than the strip club. This might not work there, but in the lounges, this will work.
It work in the lounges.
You have other fans, bro. You have other fans.
This is what I'm saying. The lounge.
This shit come on in Saint, they're gonna be dancing.
This shit come on in Stafford, and them niggas will start throwing tomatoes at the DJ. If this shit come on, and this should have come on in Pergola, maybe when the fucking Bengals are in town. This should have come on and fucking Say Less and fucking, let me see, if the Nassus is there.
Watch him out.
If the Nassus wants to hear something.
Not the Greek freak brother come to town. They start playing the Drake record. Yeah, let's play some international. Which one? Which one? Ladies, y'all whining to that shit? Be real. Be honest. I ain't got no dog in the fight. I'm married. I ain't trying to see it. But be honest.
Crazy, bro.
Hey, he's a fucking if the Joker goes to like the cafeteria, oh, they got them, bring them around and they slap them waist to the DJs. Hey, Drake, shut the fuck up, nigga. You ain't homeboy. That nigga got waxed since homeboy been around. Get your ass out of here.
That song go, man.
Well, come out and let's see it. Come out and let's see if a DJ brings it on. See, y'all don't do DJ tests. And as somebody that never made songs, I can see that. But sometimes you make a song and just go out and give it to a DJ and just sit there.
It's different environments for that, though, too, Joe.
And you got to go to the different ones. You have to go to different ones. I'll go outside to a different place just to hear what the DJ play.
All right, well, let's do that then.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Mark.
I'm serious.
Are you allowed to go do this?
Shit.
Oh, shit. Mark. Peer pressure might be getting to you. Can you do that?
Hey, we ain't that far. She watched you.
Central C is my man, but he didn't.
He cool. He be fuck
That's
with
the
him.
worst thing Joker ever say to somebody.
I like Central C a lot.
It's my man.
That's the end.
All right,
That's it.
Yeah.
All the girls want a DJ.
And the switch at the end.
The switch at the end is hard.
Switch
It's
at the end
crazy.
is fire, man.
Joe hate that too.
I don't care.
This is a
I don't
mess.
care what Joe hate.
I don't think this helps his purpose at all. I'm joking with y'all. I'm not trying to get nobody to be against what he's doing.
understand.
I just don't think it helps what he's trying to do.
What is he trying to do? What do you think he's trying to do?
Well,
But
that's not what I think. It's what he said, right? When What Did I Miss came out, and all the talk was about where he would land on number one, he hit his Instagram. He was like, yo, if it ain't this one, it'll be the next one.
Right, I'm going to
If
keep
it ain't
shooting.
the next one, it's going to be the next one. Something is coming. None of us may know. I may not know, but y'all know I'm breaking that record. And he's right. He's right.
Yeah, he's going to get the record.
He's breaking that record.
This ain't
Not
gonna be a
with
record.
this.
Oh no, I don't think this is gonna be a number
Not
one
with
record.
this.
I don't think it's that either.
Not with the last
I
one.
just have a little fun, fun record.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a fun record. Is a good way to put
We're
it.
not looking at the lyrical breakdown of
Right.
I'm stiff because of the ass too round.
Which one? You want the drug?
Yeah, but y'all want this to come on and get a dance from y'all girl. Your wives. Like, that's my problem.
He said it was
with-
such disgust.
Like, that's what I'm saying about you bitch ass niggas. Like, y'all are judging this from the angle of, baby, dance with me. Not me. Hit that beat. I got X if you want to take drugs. Yeah. Send my girl to the supermarket, nigga. Some strange shit on me, see if it works. You can't grade no record with your girl dancing on you.
Which one?
Anyway, I got X if y'all want to take drugs.
Careful.
Easy.
Niggas always fucking incriminate themselves. But Central C is a cool nigga. I can't.
Oh man.
I want to hate on Drake, but not the niggas he be with. Like Boy Wonder, I love the niggas he be with. But get this shit the fuck out of here. Anyway.
All right. So that is Joe Budden with his take on which one. For the most part, I don't disagree. You know what I'm saying? And I think it is, I didn't even mention it, but I do think it is a little bit tone deaf at this stage to be talking about I got X if you want to take drugs when one of the biggest cases we've seen in years was circulating about the excessive use of ecstasy. Especially when you're fighting a case. I don't even say fighting a case. You're creating a case talking about, you know, not being a predator and stuff like that. And hey, man, however y'all living, you know what I mean? However y'all living, have fun. You know what I'm saying? God bless. Keyword on God, okay? I ain't the most religious person, but God bless you and your families, okay? But I do think it's very tone deaf to have that in a brand new song just months after we've seen some of the things that we've seen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not, you know what I mean? I gotta be honest, especially when you're suing. But you know, again, if you bumping it and you rocking with it, salute. More power to you. You know, I don't love y'all no less. Now, in other recent Drake news, while out in Amsterdam, I believe, he went on stage and basically gave a speech to the crowd, pleading his case, trying to convince people that he's a good guy, that he got to this place where he's at in music based on his goodwill and his warm-hearted nature and just being this outstandingly good person. Let me go ahead and play the audio from that real quick, because I've seen a lot of people talking about this. So let's get to it.
For you that you never give up, no matter what you want out of this life. I hope you get everything that you want, but you never give up. Keep going. Not even on some preachy shit. I just want you to, this might be the moment that you need to hear. And the biggest thing I can say to you is, I didn't get here by being a piece of shit. I didn't get here by being a snake. I didn't get here by being a dickhead. I got here by being good to people, being nice to people, and my karma is straight. That's why I'm still on stage in 2025. Trust me. And I appreciate you always supporting me, always being there for me. I love y'all. I don't have no jokes tonight. I usually tell a joke or some shit, but tonight it's no jokes. It's just love. I appreciate you so much. I'm working on this album for y'all. Iceman, we got a lot to talk about. Trust me. All my dogs that was on the floor tonight, my big dogs doing their thing. I appreciate you.
All right, that's Drake on stage in Amsterdam, giving a speech to the crowd. All right, still promoting Iceman. Say he's still working on it. I could have swore it was done, but I wouldn't be surprised if changes are being made, especially based off of the overall reception of these records and their lack of staying power. Just to be honest, okay? Now, when he says I didn't get here being an asshole, a dickhead, or shithead, or being fucked up to people, I would wonder still, word on the street is, after Metro Boomin's mother died, you didn't give no fucks. You said where my beat's at. Allegedly. You rapped about snatching up Weeknd's girl. I ain't even fuck, I just lip locked with her. That was an issue. You know what I'm saying? As that was supposed to have been your boy. Y'all have an on and off again relationship. Is that something that you really want to do? You know, there's many stories of you smashing on other people's women in the industry. Got on record and dissed Serena Williams' husband for no good reason. She was married to the guy. You know, and you just came out and straight dissed him and called him a groupie. How's a man a groupie if he's got a wife? He got the ring. He got the girl. How's he the groupie? I would think the groupie is the guy still trying to get at the woman after she's been spoken for. Anyway, things like that. How about accusing a man of being a woman beater and saying his kids ain't his for the sake of a rap battle, but then you want to sue when a nigga says, hey, let's pull your card for some strange activity over there. Not being a shithead or a dickhead, you got here being a good guy. What about the guy behind the scenes getting people's music censored and stopped? What about the guy behind the scenes trying to suppress perceivedly smaller artists than themselves from potentially dissing them when you made a whole album dissing Kanye after you said the beef was squashed? What about that guy? Did a whole motherfucking concert in front of the world on Amazon Music just to diss his ass on your next album from top to bottom on at least 8 out of like 20 songs. That guy. The same guy who said I made a diss record so bad it would fuck up the entire game, but my adoptive father said, don't do it. Don't get in the mud with the pigs. 'Cause you're gonna get muddy yourself. Don't go around there playing with them pigs. And then proceeded to diss that man on your next album, sneak dissing. That guy. Same guy who had no connection to Megan Thee Stallion but decided to call her a liar and talk about her dissing her in a song. Just off the cuff, just out of the fucking blue sky. Just decided to make a punchline out of her. That guy. Same guy. Halle Berry said, hey, I really don't like you using me getting slimed on Nickelodeon as my as your single cover. Really don't know what that means. Really don't know what you're trying to convey there. I'd prefer you not use it. Spoke to her on the phone, put it out, used it anyway. That guy. And that's just the shit that we know of. Right? Just the shit that we know of. Not my place. Just saying. Public information. In other Drake news, we got Boss from Dreamville. Okay? So, course, this is not J. Cole, but this is J. Cole's artist, one of J. Cole's best friends. And he's coming out and calling Drake the greatest writer of our generation. So here he says, my 2 cents, Ebro. Drake is among the most, if not the most, inclusive of artists our culture has put forth. Inclusive, as in, bringing people in. Perhaps all of the different genres that he's traversed through. He says, push countless rappers to the forefront. Dancehall artists, Afrobeats artists, R&B artists, reggaeton, older artists, newer artists, etc. Did he really push them to the forefront, though? He worked with them and then discarded a lot of them. But anyway, we'll continue. He says, I don't get this culture narrative that's persisted since the battle. If it's the Canadian thing, Toronto's an hour flight from NYC, LOL. I'd argue their culture and ethnic makeup is more akin to NYC than pretty much any city in the States. NYC, Toronto, London are a triumvirate culturally. Surely it's not his pen. He's arguably the greatest writer of a generation. So what is it? Boss, me personally, I don't think Drake is a better writer than your boss. I still have a lot of love and respect for Dreamville, the artists over there, the people over there that work there. But this is a strange, number one, it's strange timing, just come out of nowhere, pushing this agenda. But again, Cole and Drake have remained, I guess, a friendship. We don't really know where their relationship is standing as of today after the battle. If you let Maul tell it, Drake ain't fucking with Cole, and he's discarded his ass too, because his intention was for him and Cole to tag team back again on Kendrick. And when Cole said that ain't you're making my stomach hurt, Drake didn't respect that shit. He said, fuck you then. We haven't really seen much else other than Cole saying that's still his homie. But we don't know if that sentiment is returned, right? I think this is a weird hill to die on for Boss. This is kind of like, this is a recurring theme to me, personally. Because you're not a famous artist. You're a successful artist. You have a fan base, but you're still trying to develop. You're still trying to become a bigger act. You're trying to win people over, keep people interested in new music that you may have on the way. And I think just coming out with a random Drake take of like questioning what the overall consensus of the people are saying is a weird hill. And it's just like, all right, nigga, you could go with him. That's how I would think people feel. I like Boss. I think he's talented. I think he's made some good music. I'm not really a fan of when he goes and does like Afrobeat stuff. I like him as a rapper though. But I don't see how this actually helps his cause. You're not going to get a Drake feature. You're not going to get signed to OVO. You're not going to, there's not going to be any kickback from over there. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily what you wanted. But you don't give your 2 cents on much of anything else regarding the industry. Now, he does talk about traveling, abroad, Africa, stuff like that. But he generally doesn't give a lot of music takes. I think he just did an interview recently too, which is not something he typically does very much of. So I just don't see how this helps. Some people may say they don't see how it hurts because Drake is big and there's a big fan base of Drake people that y'all don't listen to that nigga. Y'all not going to listen to Boss. This statement isn't going to make you go turn on his music and become a fan. So overall, I just think he's trying to go against the grain, and I think the grain is going to go against him, personally. It's free country. Do what you want, say what you want. But don't come back a year from now and say, man, you know, niggas been writing me off and not paying attention to me because I came out and defended Drake, man. What was so bad about that? Well, you put yourself in the line of fire and niggas fired on you. That's how I take it. But more power to you. Much love and respect and success to you. But I hope this was worth it. But y'all, let me know what y'all think of this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there. And, you know, I'll be back with more content shortly, all right? I'm going to see y'all in a minute. Much love, respect, y'all. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. But I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they died of me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.